Sawadee-kap, I'm JP Mestanza. Today is February 1st. Welcome to Phuket Extra, brought to you by PVCPhuket.com. The Test and Go scheme that allows for quarantine-free entry to Thailand for vaccinated arrivals is back on today, as tourists are told to book hotels accommodations twice for 2 mandatory COVID-19 tests, but officials say this could be a boon for the Thai economy. Vaccinated arrivals to Thailand must take 2 COVID tests when they arrive, the first the day of their arrival and the second on day 5 of their visit, and will have to show evidence of the hotel bookings for those 2 nights. The Test and Go scheme was suspended in late December due to the Omicron variant, but up until that point, the Test and Go scheme was by far the most popular means of entering Thailand, when it had just 1 night of quarantine while arrivals awaited their test result, although really they just had to book their hotel. The government expects between 200 to 300,000 travelers to take advantage of the Test and Go program in February alone, with the numbers expected to swell in the following months. The government expects 5 million foreign visitors this whole year to Thailand, with the majority of arrivals expected from Europe and the United States, and the numbers may reach 9 million if Chinese and Indian tourists return, according to a government spokesman. For more, visit thephuket.news.com. The Sinovac COVID vaccine, developed by a Chinese firm, has now been approved by health officials here in Thailand for use on kids as young as 3 years old, although the Thai Food and Drug Administration has yet to give their final approval. The approval came from a Public Health Ministry subcommittee on immunity promotion, citing studies that they say show that Sinovac is effective and safe for children and adolescents. The Sinovac vaccine is being used on kids as young as 5 and 6 years old in Hong Kong, China, Indonesia, and Ecuador. Still, a recent study by universities in Hong Kong did say that Sinovac doesn't provide sufficient antibodies to fend off Omicron. The Food and Drug Administration will still have to certify that the vaccine is safe to be used in the age group. In December last year, the FDA of Thailand approved the use of Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine for children between the age of 5 and 11 years old. This week, vaccinations for all 5 million kids in that age group began, with priority being given to children with underlying health conditions. For more, visit thephuket.news.com.
Quality guaranteed since 2012. Call M Painting today.
Public Health Minister Anutin said on Tuesday, today, he would like small cannabis growers to be able to conveniently register via an app. According to the Public Health Minister, who is also a Deputy Prime Minister, initial registration would be via the app, and then officials would inspect the grower's garden. Mr. Anutin led members of his Boomjai Thai party in submitting a bill on use of cannabis and hemp to the parliament last week. The move followed the Narcotic Control Board's resolution to legalize the use of cannabis and hemp in Thailand. Regarding household use of cannabis, Anutin said the bill allowed the use of parts of the cannabis, including as food and beverage ingredients. The bill restricted the use of cannabis and hemp extracts, and as long as households had nothing to do with the extract, they would have freedom to use the plants. For more, visit the link in the description. Monday was the last day of January, and Phuket recorded 601 total COVID cases on that day, with no new deaths. There was nearly a 6-fold increase in the number of cases recorded in January 31st compared to January 1st, when the island saw 125 total cases, as cases on the island remain around 500 over the past week. For the month of January, Phuket has recorded 14,934 total cases, the highest number the island has seen in a 1-month span, more than double what was recorded in September. January also has the highest daily average number of cases, with 482, but COVID fatalities during January were incredibly low relative to the number of cases, as the island saw a death toll of 10 this month. September 2021 remains the deadliest month in terms of COVID-19 in Phuket, with 55 fatalities, followed by 44 fatalities in October, as officials have been saying that most of the cases recorded during January were green patients, showing little to no symptoms. Since the pandemic began, Phuket has seen 34,963 COVID cases and a death toll of 156. Meanwhile, Thailand recorded 7,422 new cases, along with 12 more COVID fatalities on Monday. Since the pandemic began, Thailand has recorded 2.4 million cases with a death toll of 22,185. Thanks for joining us on this Tuesday edition of Phuket Extra, brought to you by PVCPhuket.com. Join us again tomorrow on Wednesday. Until then, stay classy, Phuket.
Phuket's rapid modernization has made it one of the world's premier holiday destinations. Investors can still buy quality condominiums for as low as $75,000, and luxury properties can go all the way up to $20 million. Condominiums in Phuket are a safe, secure bricks-and-mortar investment, offering foreigners freehold ownership. Call or email Thai Residential, Phuket's #1 trusted real estate advisor, to find your perfect Phuket property.